Welcome to the Doug Podcast, the 4th episode. We have a great show planned tonight featuring Mega Bad Seed, Smiley Police, Max Power, Stick Figure, and our VIP tonight has a loyal YouTube following. His funny videos will get you scratching your head, and the Sony and Nintendo fanboys scratching like crack addicts. He is also a panel member of the awesome new podcast, Coffee Casuals and Consoles, where he keeps listeners entertained with his voice impersonation of Sony's Yoshida, introducing SuperSonicStation, and also me, Dougie. Over to you, panel.
God damn it, you Australian people, you got me scratching my damn nuts. So much scratching going on. How you doing today?
Thanks, Doug.
Good. Yeah, thanks, Dougie.
Yeah, doing great here.
We got an extra panel member. Yoshida's dropped in.
Oh,
Another great intro there by Dougie. Wasn't as long as last week, but yeah, it was good. Welcome everyone. Thanks for listening. Yeah, we've got Super in here, obviously. So he's our VIP guest. So you've had a good few hours. Last few hours, Sonic. What have you been up to, man?
oh, nothing, just gaming. And if you didn't see my stream last night, we were building a PC while drinking a lot of alcohol. And it's been quite a ride.
That sounds interesting.
That's why I have much more appreciation for consoles now.
And alcohol.
And we'll see about that when the hangover starts kicking in.
Well, you're mixing alcohol and coffee, you were saying earlier. So
Yeah, it's kind of
uppers
interesting.
and downers.
Rolling Rock and Maxwell.
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, I did check out your stream. It was pretty funny, actually. You're actually getting donations.
Yeah. It was like anytime someone donated, then we chugged a beer. It was awesome, and now I'm all drunk.
Yeah. I was trying to donate, but I had to get my credit card, and I couldn't find it. And I was going to donate
excuses.
Yeah, I'll be there for the next one. That's for sure.
Good.
So yeah, I'll just go around and ask everyone what they've been playing. As far as the games go, not playing with other things, just games. The last week or so. So I'll probably start with you, Mega.
Hey fellas, how are you? You've been playing Halo Wars, actually the best, the biggest release this week, and some Fallout Shelter again.
Oh, nice. Did you finish Halo Wars 2 yet?
No, I've only touched on the first few levels, but yeah, it's pretty good, man. I've replayed a couple of early levels just to sort of chase down some of the collectibles and that, but yeah, it's one hell of a game, man. I'm loving it. So
Yeah, those cutscenes are amazing.
Oh my god, I cheated and watched the cutscenes. I couldn't help myself, and that's so awesome. It's mind-blowing. I love it.
Definitely.
yeah, that Atriox he looks so good.
He's such a good villain.
I know, and those little battle scenes in the cutscenes look like Matrix style, sort of.
Yeah.
They look good, man. Yeah. So there,
That's
Halo
got-
Wars and Fallout.
So
It's got me so hyped for Halo 6.
Fallout again.
Yeah. Well, I hear it does lead into a Halo 6. So interesting to see what the story finishes like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Fallout Shelter once again. Just ranked up my first dweller to level 50. So I've been playing like 3 weeks straight. So
Nice.
got the 50-point achievement. Like 1% of people have unlocked that one. So it's kind of
Can I ask you something about that game? What's your opinion on Fallout Shelter on the phone versus the console?
I find the controls on the Xbox a little bit hard to get used to because I'm using the analog sticks a lot, and the buttons I sort of tend to press the wrong buttons a lot. But especially when you're panicking a little bit when you're under attack by enemies and that. But where on the phone it was quite easy because it's all just right there, just using your fingers, whatever. But
Right,
I
tappity
did find
tap
it a
tap
little-
tap.
Yeah, you're just tapping away, and it's easy to sort of wear the screen on the TV. It's a little bit bigger, and you tend to hit the wrong buttons. But the controls are a little awkward, but I've been playing for 3+ weeks now, so I'm pretty used to them now. So, but I was like, so many mistakes I've made, and I'm like, oh man, these controls. But now I'm like, these controls aren't too bad.
And that game was free, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was free, man.
Yeah, it's free.
download.
Well, definitely got your money's worth then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And for some reason, I don't know what, I've tried to buy a couple little the micro transactions. And for some reason, it doesn't let me. I don't know, like it's there to be bought, but then I attempt to buy something, like just spend a couple of dollars on some lunch boxes or whatever.
What are the microtransactions in that game? I didn't know they had any.
They've got things that's like, speed up the play, like these Nuka-Cola bottles and stuff that speed up production and speed up getting to quests and back and resources and stuff. You can pick up legendary characters, pets.
Awesome.
Because it's all in that. Yeah, it's all in that card. It's all to do with like cards. So like if you pick up characters via similar to Halo Wars, where they've got the cards that lay out and you unlock characters and stuff in that game. It's the same in Fallout.
Someone's spamming in the chat. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, I was just about to say, get rid of that loser in the chat.
Gone.
Yeah,
He's gone.
God damn it! Get the fuck out of here.
So you can fast track certain things and pick up legendary characters and legendary weapons and stuff, and you can basically buy them if you want. So to help you get through it, because it's tough, man. It gets hard around about now. I remember playing on the phone, and I got wiped out, and that was the end of it. So I'm trying to avoid that by.
Okay, I got another question. I don't need to keep talking about Fallout Shelter, but okay, like if you leave the game on, does all the stuff happen? As well as if you turn your console off, does the game still progress if the console's off? Kind of like on the phone.
Yeah, it does. Like if you turn it off, like you save it and turn it off, you're not under any threat of attacks or anything like that, which is good. But if you pause it, I think you've got there's like a minute or two where it does play on, and then it cuts it off.
Oh, okay.
So I've noticed that I've walked away for 30 seconds, and then I come back under attack, and I actually paused the game and had to sort of do a few things to sort of stop the attack. But yeah, I actually thought I'd pause the game, but it does kind of go on in the background for a minute or two, and then it does cut off. So which is kind of weird. Kind of find that weird. But so now I just make sure I'll save it and then just get out of it every time now.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry that intro went on a bit long, but yeah.
No, that's so good, man. We'll talk about the game.
Fallout Shelter.
I have so many questions.
No, it's good. It's good. I like.
Yeah, far away, man. Yeah.
And with Halo Wars, what are you playing? The campaign or are you playing multiplayer?
Campaign on that one.
Oh yeah.
I want to go through that. I'm just going through on normal because I imagine legendary and heroic's pretty hard. So I'll go through it on normal first, and then I'll kind of be prepared for those hard. I might go straight to legendary after that or something. But I just want to finish the campaign. Yeah, I want to finish it and see what it's all about. I don't want to get stuck on certain levels for weeks. Like can happen on games. And I just want to go through it and within a week or two, just go through it casually and follow the story.
It's kind of cool to see Xbox get an RTS and get like a variety of different games. I'm glad they did that, actually.
Well,
any console getting an RTS.
Yeah, it's doing well in the UK. I saw it's like #1 on the UK charts or something.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Number 1 or number 2, but yeah,
unexpected.
It's #1 in the UK? Holy crap, that's crazy.
I think it's beating... Oh, well, it only got released today, didn't it? But
no, it got released last... Oh, yeah, Horizon. Horizon will take over it for sure.
Yeah.
I'll take over it.
Yeah, I was watching a bit of footage of that game today on the live stream Horizon just to see what it's about. And I mean, it looks good, but there's a lot of cutscenes. Like, man,
yeah.
A
lot of cutscenes.
Yeah.
I can't even watch one YouTube video without seeing a damn Horizon Zero Dawn freaking commercial. We're going to hear about Horizon Zero Dawn for 2 months from the media.
I saw that at the start. you play as her as like a young kid. Well, that was interesting.
Ryan McCaffrey would be happy.
She kind of reminds me of Chucky. She looks like Chucky when you're in the young kid scenes. I was like, that looks exactly like Chucky.
I think Chucky's more handsome than that chick.
Yeah.
Oh, I like redheads, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, my wife might
Look
listen to
out. He's had a few beers. Go, Sid.
Yeah. Cool. So who we got next? Super. What have you been playing?
Oh wow, what have I actually went back and played Max the Curse of Brotherhood because Ryan McCaffrey says Xbox doesn't have any games with kids in them. And that's like
your video.
That game's like so overlooked, like it's such a good side scroller platform game. It's so fun. It's a really good game. What else have I been playing? I play my daily Halos. I got to play it every day. A couple days ago, I did the Gears of War Horde, went through all 50 waves. I think there's like a new difficulty because I used to play Insane mode, and then there's like a new mode, so I tried that. We got all the way through that, so that was pretty fun. And of course, Project Spark, as always.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so you're that Project Spark, man. You're actually pretty good at designing stuff on there, man. I've seen a few videos. Did I just slip my words? Maybe I have been drinking. But yeah. So, man, you do a good job on that. So Project Spark, that's getting cancelled, isn't it?
Yeah, they shut down support. It was a little over a year ago, I think. Which sucks. I was pissed off at Xbox for 2 months straight. I had sent Phil Spencer a lot of hate messages because that was like my favorite game because you could make any game you want on there practically. Like that's why I like these clubs in Xbox because I made a Project Spark club and there's a lot of people getting back into Project Spark now with these clubs and doing tutorials and helping each other and stuff. And oh my god, this guy made a Zelda game and it looks so good.
Oh, that's incredible.
I'll try to like share it on Xbox feed or put it on YouTube or something. You guys got to see it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Project Spark is a game. It's like it could have been the next Minecraft. I have no idea why they shut it down. So I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping we can find a way to share each other's games again in the future because it's just gold waiting to happen. Xbox and Windows 10. Since it is on Windows 10, I'm sure we can find a way to share games, but you can a little bit through Spark Share. I've gotten a couple of games from that. It's just Google Spark Share if you're on Project Spark, and there's a few games you can get and share. But yes, I love Project Spark. Probably my favorite game ever.
You're gonna have to make some avatars for the Doug crew. We'll have to come on and do a show one day.
Oh yeah, I love having people on and them doing voiceovers. It's so funny. I've put Crap Gamer on there and Mooch and everyone. It's good stuff.
Sweet as. Cool. There you go. Mick, I may as well do you next, man. Well, not do you, but ask you what you've been playing.
You mean Max?
Max. He's got Mick as his. You got Mick as your Twitter profile. I've been calling you Mick for the last 2 years, man. So I knew I would do that eventually. Yeah. So Max, what have you been up to, man?
In terms of games that I've been playing?
Yeah. Yeah. Not what you've been doing in your personal life.
Yeah, that's right. Lots of Halo 5 multiplayer. Yep. Some Diablo 3 with co-op with the wife. Been doing that the last week, and started Halo Wars 2 campaign.
Yeah,
that's going pretty good so far. Just only a few missions into that.
Okay,
but enjoying it.
You playing co-op?
Cutscenes are great. No, just single player.
I'd recommend playing that co-op. It's a lot more fun co-op, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like some later on missions. Is like
it helps.
Yeah, it helps because it's like you have to look like all over the battlefield at once and
a different pair of eyes.
Yeah, it gets a bit like full on. So if you have like one person kind of looking at one spot and you kind of looking at another, it makes it a lot easier.
Shout out to Graphics
Okay, then.
God for
Yeah.
making all these awesome avatars.
Yeah, well, shout out to the whole chat actually. Who we got in there? We got Sirius, Graphic, Hayes, Timos, or Timmer. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. But yeah, shout out to the chat.
Graphics God is God. He does amazing work, and check out his Patreon and donate to him. He's freaking awesome. If you want shirts, coffee cups, I'm drinking out of my CC&C coffee cup right now. He makes good stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
he did
does.
our podcast avatar. He did my avatar podcast banner. So yeah, he's good.
And he did my avatar.
Did he really? I didn't know that, Smiley.
Yeah, I was pretty particular, but it was good in the end.
Yeah, he nailed mine pretty much straight away. I just sent him a couple of photos. Where we go, it was done. So
how's that blitz mode in Halo Wars 2?
I haven't played it. So.
Oh, you haven't done blitz? Neither one of you have?
No, I haven't played it at all.
Okay, cool.
I just beat the campaign, then played a little bit of multiplayer, and then I was like, "Oh, that's enough for me."
What would you rate the campaign?
The cutscenes, I'd say 10 out of 10, but with like the RTS gameplay, I'd probably give it like a 8 out of 10, probably.
Cool. I kind of want to get that now. Like, I wasn't going to get it, but everyone likes it a lot, so like, I kind of want to get it now.
Yeah, it's definitely fun, and it's
I'm
something like I haven't played an RTS for a long time, so it's definitely, especially with a buddy, it was like really fun to kind of play something different for a while.
yeah,
The only one I've ever played is that Lord of the Rings game from the Xbox 360. It was like a RTS. I don't remember the name of it, but it was really fun.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of that.
I think I know. Command and Conquer. Is that what you're talking about?
I used to
No,
play
that's
definitely.
Command and Conqueror.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up. As
Battle of Middle Earth?
Yeah, I think so.
Battle of Middle Earth, I think.
So.
That's
That game
on the
was
console.
awesome. Yes. And that game worked really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it might
That's
have been
all
the
I
first to
got
get the
for that.
controls right on a console.
Yeah, the controls work smooth, and then you had the heroes and stuff like that. It was a good game. So, like, that's got me interested into buying Halo Wars 2. Just to see what, I don't know, I'm just excited. I want to get that damn game.
And that new Lord of the Rings game looks sick as well.
Which one?
A trailer, the new one that dropped today, the new trailer for the Lord of the Rings game.
Shadow of War.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still got the first one in the
launch.
backlog.
Yeah, Play Anywhere as well. So another third party go and Play Anywhere, so that's big news.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm loving the Play Anywhere thing. That's such a good thing they're doing. I think it's so cool. Xbox is being like so pro-consumer, while like other companies are being so anti-consumer.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. It only took, I'm not going to bash Sony like too hard, but it only took them like fucking 15 years to find out how to do an external hard drive on a fucking console. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You need that at launch.
Yeah. I guess I'll say what I've been playing for the week.
Go for it.
I haven't been playing too much because I moved from Melbourne to Queensland on the weekend, so I don't have an Xbox at the moment because it's getting shipped up. But before that, I played that Zombie Vikings game.
Is that any
It was
good?
alright. I didn't like it very much after a while. It got pretty boring. I probably won't play it again. Maybe got like halfway through the campaign.
Right.
That's probably enough for me. And then just a little bit of Halo 5. So
As usual.
yeah, as usual. So I'm just waiting for my Xbox to get shipped up and my monitor and all my stuff at the moment. So when that gets up, I'll probably get Wildlands and then definitely Andromeda.
Oh, definitely Mass Effect here. For sure.
Sorry, guys, my mic just fucked up there for a sec.
Yeah, I was like,
No worries,
Stick's not,
Steve.
I was like, Stick's not
Where
moving
is
the
he?
conversation along. What's happening?
What's
I
going
know,
on?
I had to mute it. There was something going on. It's just a bit of background stuff you don't need to know about. But yeah,
Well, the
it's all right. It's under
wife's
control
gonna watch My Kitchen Rules again.
now. Yeah, she just. I just said,
What do you guys?
the house with the iPad on? And I was like, "Fuck it." Nah.
What do you guys think about that Wildlands beta or demo? Demo
I
beta.
didn't get to play it at all, so
Yeah, I didn't play it. I'll probably pick up the game though, just because it's something to play.
It looks
and I
interesting.
play a lot of games, so. And it's got
I
4-player co-op, so that's something I always look
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
in
that
games
sounds
is
good.
co-op. So
A lot of people on
Yeah,
my
see,
friends
that-
list are playing it. which
that's
is
the thing
normally
for me.
an
Like
exception.
I couldn't really get into it until like I thought it was just okay, but when I got like other people to play with me, then the game turns like totally fun.
Yeah, it's one of those
Yeah.
games for sure.
yeah,
The
always
AI
better with
are
friends.
actually pretty good. Your teammates when you play single player, you can direct them around and. But normally, like I've played games like that before, where you can direct around the AI. And was it Rainbow Six?
yeah, Rainbow Six Vegas.
You used to be able to do that with them, and that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that was a great game.
But yeah, definitely a good game to play with your friends. But the funny thing is like when everyone's like trying to be stealthy and stuff, and then someone just let's go with the fucking sniper shot, and then everyone's just running in trying to kill everyone, and it's it's hard to get organised in that game. But yeah, it's good fun.
Graphic God bought Deadpool. Has anyone played that? It was on sale on Games with Gold this week.
No, I haven't played it.
Because I just watched that movie last night for the first time, and I freaking
Yeah, it's a
loved
good
it.
movie. Yeah, it's a great
Oh
movie.
my god, that was so good.
Yeah, movies.
Okay.
Yeah, that movie means a lot because it's like the first R-rated superhero movie, so it paves the way for like more R-rated superhero movies. So, like with Logan's R-rated, and that looks fucking sick.
That's gonna
And
be
that's,
great.
and that's getting awesome reviews as well.
Yep.
So,
Sweet.
What do you reckon? We move on to the next Dougie question.
Yeah, go for it.
what's Doug's question?
Let's do it,
We'll
man.
find
What's
out.
he got?
Could be
Could be anything.
Could be anything, mate. We never know what he's going to say.
I like trying to get to know you guys, purely only on a professional level, of course. So I was wondering, how many hours a week do you all spend gaming, and do you wish you had more spare time to game?
God damn it! Someone take that dog outside to take a piss or something. I forgot. I love that dog. He's so cute.
He is, isn't he? Yep. He's the life and blood of the podcast. Let's put it that way. Even with his speech impediment, we still love him.
Doug the dog, I freaking love you so much. You're gonna come on my Yoshida show like, one day. I promise you. You're my new pet.
Cool. We'll see him on Project Spark. So what was you asking? How many hours a week?
How many hours a week? Yeah.
I don't write it down, but I may as well go
average.
first quickly. I reckon I'll play a couple of hours a night if I can. And Mrs. goes to bed, and I'm like jumping straight on. Try to play a couple of hours a night. I've been streaming. Oh, sorry. I was streaming, but my connection was shit. But now I've been capturing footage and making videos. So I've been doing. That's like I play for an
Sniper
hour.
Elite.
Yeah. I play for an hour, and then I'm like editing videos for like 2. But it's good fun. I'm enjoying doing that.
That's half the fun is editing. I love editing videos.
Yeah, I've sort of caught the bug, man, with that shit. I bought some software for like $60. One to share, and yeah, I've been sort of playing around with that. So, but normally only a couple of hours a night for me. What else did you say? I wish I had more time. Definitely. Always wish I had more time. I actually wish I had a clone, so I could play.
To get the achievements for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like a second life gaming, you know. You've got your normal life, and then you got your gaming life, and you got to make time for.
We need a bunch of
So
little
gotta-
stick figures running around playing games.
That's little avatars. So, yeah, for me, that's where I'm at. I'd just love to play more. can't get enough. I never actually put the Xbox down and go, oh, fuck, that was enough, you know? I could just keep playing. So, anyway, that's my answer. And then what do you guys reckon? Who's next? Mega? Your avatar popped up.
Yeah, pretty much the same, man. Probably two hours a night. I work during the day. You got the kids at night. Once they go to bed, usually about 9:30 at night, I jump on and probably 2 to 3 hours a night, maybe 4 or 5 days a week. So just jump on and play what I can. Don't have a gamer. Don't have a wife who's a gamer, so she's like always like.
No, me either.
So it's a bit hard to get on all the time, but not like the old days, but yeah. So maybe like I don't know, 14, 15 hours a week or something in total.
Yep.
So
okay.
Yeah, cool.
And Max, go for it.
Yeah, I'll probably say about 20 hours a week. I'll go by the week, not the day, not the night. So probably about 20 to 25. On the weekends, usually more. But sometimes you just get in the zone where you just want to keep playing. And I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So during the week, maybe
the game,
maybe a couple of hours when I get home, and then that's probably about it for the week on a weeknight. And then on the weekends, I try to do a bit more. Just depends on how into the game I am, I guess.
Yeah, we can stay up later on the weekends too. So weekends I play way more. I'm up to like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. So,
yeah.
What
about Smiley?
Smiley.
I'll say probably definitely over 25 hours a week. And if a big game drops, I'll like take a week off work, and I'll probably put over 100 hours in the week into the game.
Nice.
So
I used to do that, man. When I was single, I used to fucking take time off for games. But if I did that now, the wife would be like, "What the fuck? We're going to Disneyland, or not Disneyland, but you know, we're going on holidays. We're not wasting annual leave on that." But
playing a game, yeah.
Yeah, when a new game drops, it's like you get up and you're just straight on the Xbox, and then you're there like all day. And the only time you get off is to like have a shower and like have something to eat, and then you're just back on the Xbox.
If it's the new Mass Effect.
Non-stop. Yeah.
You can eat and play Xbox.
Yeah.
So I play a lot, but not as much lately because there hasn't been any really massive hype games. I just kind of just trot along.
That's true.
But like once the big games drop, I'll definitely stick into them a lot.
Yeah.
And so you're pretty satisfied. You don't want to play more. You reckon you get your gaming in?
Yeah, I get a lot of gaming in. So, and when the new games drop, I go pretty hardcore. So you kind of like out level everyone really fast. It kind of ruins the game though because you play so much in those first few weeks that you're like, I'm out of content. But you put in like 200 hours in like 2 weeks, and it's like not normal. And we all just kind of sit around going, "What's the next game?" Whereas people play it for like months.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I was just thinking then, like with the podcast and watching people, you know, like I watch videos and games. Actually, games itself, I probably spend way more than a heap of hours listening to stuff about games and gameplay videos, whatever. So
yeah,
I've always said that gaming is like 50% of gaming is doing the gaming, and the other 50% is like waiting for and talking about the next lot of games.
Yeah,
that's
true.
true.
Tend to do that just as much as playing the games.
Definitely.
Yeah. Sorry, Sonny, were you going to say something?
I was just saying that's so true.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm always watching YouTube stuff about gaming and listening to podcasts.
Staying up to date.
Fuck, I spend hours. If I think about it next week, I'll probably spend 5-6 hours a day, really, just listening to podcasts and whatever. Just, gaming all combined.
Sometimes I get hooked on watching a game on like Twitch, and I watch that for like 20 hours a week. There's like not much to play, or it's like a PC game or something that I don't have a PC. I'll just watch it for hours upon hours.
I was watching this bird playing Rainbow Six Siege. I can't remember her name. She's pretty famous. And she's actually she's not bad looking, but she's good at gaming.
Is she hot?
She's pretty hot.
That's all that matters.
I'll
is she
put
hot?
her name in the description later.
Yeah, it's all that
But she actually sends invites out, so you can send her an invite, and she'll invite you to the game. So she skipped past me. You can actually see your invite on the screen, on the Twitch stream. She skipped straight past me for some reason. But it's actually quite
wonder
funny.
why.
She gets randoms in there. Yeah, she's seen the stick figure and what the fuck's that? But then she was asking people to send in her like game clips. So I didn't hear that. She said ranked only. So I sent my game clip in. It wasn't ranked. And she's like, stick figure. She's like calling me out on the stream. Stick figure, don't send me fucking non-ranked shit, you dickhead. And all this. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like,
Get ranked.
Man,
Your mistake.
yeah. But man, she was getting 13. I think she said her biggest donation was $1,300.
Jeez.
Yeah, some people on Twitch make so much money. It's like ridiculous, especially the big streamers. They make like so much money. It's so
like
much.
600. She had 600 people in there watching her.
Oh, I'm not talking about like the people like Lyric and Soda Poppin' and what's his name?
Yep.
Summit, where they probably make like over $500,000 a year
Oh, okay.
just streaming Twitch.
From donations, or was it sponsorship as well?
Well, subs, like they got like, so if you get someone like Summit the other day, he tweeted out that he had 13,000 subs, and they get like $3 or $3.50 for every sub. So,
Okay.
you know, that's just like $40,000 a month just from subs, and then plus the donations. So, if you do the maths, it's a lot of money. Plus, they're all sponsored, so all their gear's free, all their computers are free, everything's free. So you can make a killing if you're big, but it's hard to get to that point.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder if Twitch streamers are going to get pissed off that like Xbox and PS4 are getting easier to Twitch and use Beam now. I wonder if we're kind of cutting into their piece of pie.
I don't think they'll get too upset. YouTube tried to go the whole gaming thing, and that didn't really work out for them. So I don't think they're too worried about Beam.
Yeah. Beam's. I don't know about Beam. How it's going to go. It's almost like you know, you got Facebook now. If someone came out now and tried to bring out a new thing, would people go from Facebook and, you know, in their droves to this new thing just to add a few more features? Like, it's sort of people get used to something and that's it.
Yeah,
I think I said it the other week though. Beam seems like a good thing for like Xbox people to like get into streaming.
Yeah,
I don't think they've even said it. It's not a competition. Like the kid who created Beam, like tweeted out that it's not a competition for Twitch. That's not what they're planning. They probably hope it would be, but it's not.
It's so awesome though, because there's no delay in chat, and that's like the most annoying thing on Twitch. And for that to be on Beam, that's so awesome. I love that.
It seems to run a lot better. I find it too.
Oh, it runs great, man.
On your mobile and stuff.
Yeah.
If the technology's better, you never know. Like, people might start going across.
I think they will. You can do all the same stuff that you do on Twitch with the overlays and donations and all that stuff they do on Twitch, but
they don't have the Twitch. They don't have the Twitch emotes, which are a massive part of Twitch, like the Kappas and PogChamps and stuff like that.
Yeah, they've got that interactive gameplay too on Beam. You can actually control the game, but I don't know. I just think that's a little bit gimmicky. Whether that's going to take off.
A lot of people love that, man.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like the younger kids, depending on the game, I suppose. Really, doesn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people like. It's pretty popular in the Minecraft thing on Beam.
Yeah. Okay. Now there's our famous crickets. They're back again. They never miss a show. They never miss a show. They're there every week.
They're dedicated.
They are. That's cool.
That was Mummy Cricket.
Did I miss anyone? I think I missed Mega. Did I? No, I got Mega.
You got me, yeah.
I got everyone? Oh, sorry, I missed the fucking guest. Sonic, how many hours do you spend playing video games?
Oh, too much. There's like an Xbox injected in my veins. I play so much. I don't definitely I play Halo every day just to get my dailies and whatever they're called, loot crates or what. I don't remember what they're called. I'm so addicted. Yes, I love getting my daily rec packs. So I don't know. I play a lot. As like, and as Smiley was saying, when a new game comes out, I definitely play that a lot more. And it depends on if I stream or not. So, just tons of hours in gaming. I love it.
Yeah. Ah, that's good. And what about watching games and making videos and all that? Obviously, about the same.
Don't really watch people game unless it's someone I know or something, and I try to support them. But I do watch other people's like YouTubes and stuff, more gaming news than people playing
YouTube
it.
videos. I can't.
Yeah,
keep
and
up with it, man.
podcasts and stuff.
I try to watch everyone's videos. Like got you, Foxfire. There's so much shit coming out. I'm always trying to keep up with it.
Yeah, so you're like, let's do another podcast.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't make much sense, does it, Smiley? I've actually cut down on the podcasts and been making my own because it does take a fair bit of time doing these podcasts, just doing little things. So yeah,
especially doing all Doug's dialogue.
Doug doesn't take too long, but
I'm really glad you guys are doing one in Australia. I think that's so cool. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are awesome. We love Aussies, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, well, we got Tim's last week. But...
Tim's on the Quest podcast, so we got some Aussie. We got some Aussie representation out there.
So he runs that podcast, so it's pretty much an Aussie podcast, isn't it?
I'm not.
I like that one too. That's a good one too, definitely. I listen to those guys.
He's giving us a couple of shout outs too on his podcast. We should shout out his podcast like you just did, Smiley. So well done.
Mm-hmm.
The Quest podcast. Search for it on YouTube.
Shout out to Ryan McCaffrey for being a fucking idiot. Fucking IGN.
I actually defended Ryan Caffrey, whatever his name is, and I regret doing it now. So shout out to Jamie Moran if you ever watch his podcast, man. Yeah, you're right. He's an absolute tool. So I don't care what anyone says. He's a tool. Whether he's talking about video games or not, he's still a tool. So
Ryan McCaffrey?
Heard it here first. Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing to tweet out. I said that was just a weird thing to tweet out. It's something that you think about, but you don't tweet it out so that.
He's stupid. He's supposed to represent Xbox on IGN, and all he does is fucking trash it. Oh god, I can't stand him.
He worked for Xbox, didn't he, or Xbox Magazine or something years ago?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Maybe
Yoshida sent him a Sony TV.
Yeah. It's just weird, like especially with the current climate of Xbox being under so much hate and pressure, and then you tweet something like that out. It's just kind of community.
He's always tweeting shit out though.
That's the stupidest thing. Xbox doesn't have enough kids in their fucking games. That's stupid.
But he tweets stuff out, and then the Xbox people respond because they're like, you're meant to be like the main Xbox dude in like the whole media. And then he tweets out that like he hates the console wars and the Xbox people bashing him. It's like, well, just don't tweet that shit out then.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you think's going to happen when you bash Xbox in tweets and you're meant to be the Xbox guy? People are going to be like, what the fuck?
I mean, he's got me blocked, but it seems I think he's got all of his blocks. But it seems like it's always going against Xbox. He doesn't criticize PlayStation. So like I wouldn't, if he does it both. If he criticise them equally, well,
no one criticizes. No one does that to PlayStation, though.
Yeah, I know.
Bullshit.
They've got this sort of sentimental link with it or something. So, I don't know.
Him and Angry Joe should go get a room or something.
He's the guy that gave Horizon Zero Dawn 100 out of 100. There was 3 reviewers, all pro-Sony reviewers, and they gave it 100. How can you give a game 100, man? I just don't understand.
Because it's Sony. They get free passes for fucking everything.
Yeah.
How high was fucking Last Guardian reviewed? Wasn't that like almost perfect 9s or 10s or whatever? Like have you heard anyone even mention that game in the last couple months?
No.
What about GameSpot? Was it GameSpot that gave Halo Wars 2 a 6 and gave No Man's Sky a 7? And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the most broken game.
That's crazy. That was a shocking game. I actually did watch a bit of that game while someone was playing it. And he was really hyping it up. I'm like, man, this is shit. I can tell by looking at this game. It's just shocking. It's just, how boring is it? You know, I play Elite Dangerous, so that game's fairly boring to the average person, but it's so much better than that game.
It's not finished. No Man's Sky's just not finished. Yeah.
Oh,
it was meant to be like a multiplayer game, but there's just no content.
Yeah, they rushed it out. Or maybe they just ran out of money, so they just put it out.
Well, they sure hyped it up a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a whole different story. That we could talk about that all night. That game, but
yeah, that's right.
Well, there you go. I think we got past everyone. So we all play a shitload of Xbox. We all actually only own Xbox. You don't own a PlayStation, do you? I normally ask what console you own for the guests, so we know. Super, you only own the Xbox, or you got a PlayStation as well? And
I hate Xbox. I only love PlayStation.
But yeah, so hey, in the alternate universe, there's like a dude's doing a podcast with all our names, talking about PlayStation. So
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You guys only buy PlayStation. Damn it! Screw Phil Spencer. He's a liar. Just listen to Yoshita. I tell the truth. Always. Just ask Sean Murray. He'll vouch for me.
Sean Murray don't lie.
Yoshida has me blocked.
I'm totally 100% Xbox. 100%.
I want to know how Yoshida got in this fucking Google Hangout. That's all I want to know.
We should kick his ass.
No, it's good. You're welcome, Yoshida. Look, mate, anyone can come in here. We'll let anyone in here, obviously. So
You get the head of Sony to come in your podcast, you know you're doing good.
Well, we had our first spammer in the chat. So we're getting places, guys.
Was that Gorilla?
Dislikes?
Was that Gorilla something? Was it Gorilla something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mention.
Gorilla
what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, we'll edit that out later.
Yeah, something to do with Horizon.
Yeah. Don't even. Yeah. What's Doug's next question?
Doug's next question. Let's have a look.
Okay, panel. Single-player games can be a risky purchase. What are the deciding factors that influence your decision on pulling the trigger?
On a game, I think he's talking about.
Ooh.
Yeah, single-player games. Oh, single-player games are all the rave at the moment. We've got Horizon Zero Dawn, which is the best thing ever created. You know, divine intervention. Actually, Jesus came back and created that game, apparently. So.
Well, what I always question what happens to games like that once you finish them. Like, what's the longevity on those games?
That's it.
Eh?
It's done.
It's done.
That's why The Witcher 3 is so popular, because you can never finish it.
Yeah, that game's amazing.
Unless you're an Xbox guy, you're going to go back and play it on Scorpio with all its 4K updates and shit. But,
Maybe. I think that's a question for later, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it might be right.
Yeah, well, that's true. So, Mega, what makes, what you were saying, sorry, man, I've rudely interrupted.
That's all right. I said, well, the single-player games are all good and well, but what happens once you beat them? Like, what's the longevity? What's the replayability like if there's no multiplayer? I mean, they're all good and well. They all look fantastic. They're probably a good story and stuff. But once you finish it, I mean, you go back to a couple more collectibles and stuff like that. But then what happens? It's put it away and wait for the next one?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe go back for the achievements or something.
Yeah.
If it's really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Me, I have a bad memory, so like if I play a game, I'll forget everything about it in 2 months, so I'll go back and play it again, and it's like brand new.
Yeah. That's always a good thing, having a bad memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's for me, like, I'll look at, I bought a few single-player games over the years, like Alien Isolation. I just playing...
Oh, that game was fantastic.
Yeah. And like, some of them, I just look at, and I know they're good.
Yeah,
like, I don't
I'm pretty much the same.
Yeah, you just know, like, I don't look at any videos or trailers, spoilers. You know, we had games coming out.
Sorry, someone said neck. Why so serious? Said neck in the chat. That's funny.
What is it? Neo.
Knack.
Neck.
Knack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
We had a knack attack. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, so
Well, with Neo, was that just single player?
I don't know. I've got no idea.
Because
Yeah, it was.
A friend of mine
I
bought
think
the
so.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a season pass for that. Like, is that just for extra like campaign content and stuff?
From the whole game,
Probably.
is it?
Just about every game has a
there's
season pass now.
It's got a season pass, but normally they have a
Fucking
multiplayer.
season passes, man. Don't get me started on them. I just even hate the whole name. It's season pass. What, am I going to fucking footy or am I playing video games here? We got a season pass.
I got Resident Evil, and I swear I'd play that game over and over. I love that
Resident
game.
Evil, I was trying to think of that, man.
That goes with
gameplay.
most horror games. That's what would bring me back to games. I love playing horror games, and I will play them over and over and over again, even if it's the same one.
Alien Isolation, that was a bit of a horror game, like fucking immersive game.
That was great.
You know,
the atmosphere in that was really good.
Okay.
If you do get immersed in them, they are worth it. They're worth the money. If you think of the hours you spend on them, like $100 in Australia, so 10 hours, $10 an hour. It's probably a little bit expensive, but I mean, what else can you do for $10 an hour?
I guess it depends on how much you want to play the game as well.
Yeah.
Like, I really wanted to play Quantum Break, so I just bought it. And I finished it probably 3 times in a week. It was only a short game.
Yeah,
But I really wanted to play it, got stuck into it, and just finished it again a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm still going through that. I've been watching the episodes, so.
Oh, speaking of single-player games and going back to them, I actually forgot to mention this. I got back into Fable 2, and I love that game. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fable 2 is beast.
Need a new Fable.
On what is that on 1 or?
That's 360.
360, but it's backwards compatible, and it's still great. It's a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
And we could get a Fable announcement at E3 rumored. That would be so cool.
Man, they're definitely going to have something up their sleeve at E3 like that, like we were talking about last week. But I think they'll have something that everyone's wanted.
Yeah, I think there'll be a Fable announcement.
Yeah,
I'll be doing cartwheels if they do that for real.
Another 30-minute Minecraft presentation as well, probably. So,
I just hope Fable's multiplayer or co-op.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like co-op. Co-op's cool.
It'll add such longevity to the game.
Everything's better with co-op.
Mm.
I think I've maybe bought like 3 or 4 single-player games. I don't play a lot of single-player games.
Yeah.
I only like the really. I think I maybe like Witcher 3 or In the Blind Forest.
If they were cheaper, would you buy them? Or it's not that, you just don't want to waste time on them? Or
I just get bored of them.
I just get bored of them. Play games should be cheaper, man. Like, to me,
I don't agree with that. I just get bored of them after a while.
Single player only. Yeah, okay. I do.
I'll definitely get Mass Effect because that would be sick. But
I think
I'm just not a single player guy.
Yeah, I think as graphics improve and the games get better and more immersive and look heaps better, single player games are going to be more popular. Because I reckon you'll get a lot of casuals buying them. Like oh man, look at that! It looks fucking awesome. I'm going to buy a fucking Xbox. I'm going to buy a PlayStation just to play that game. Like people who had never bought games before and never really got into them. Like my brother-in-law recently, he bought a PlayStation. I couldn't believe it, but anyway. But he actually likes it. He likes a single player, so it's probably not a bad choice for him. But he was like, man, the fucking game's so sick. He couldn't believe the graphics and
they're amazing these days.
And as that improves, like it's just going to get to the point where people just have to play them because they're just that good.
Well, Microsoft's going multiplayer or co-op with a lot of their games. Like I've always said, if you're into single player and you don't want to talk to people and stuff, get a PlayStation. If you like being in parties with people and having a good time and playing multiplayer, Xbox is where it's at. And I think even like Crap Gamers said, like a lot of the single player games on Xbox don't sell very well.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Well, I mean, according to who, but
The numbers?
Yeah, but who's like we decide what the numbers are? Like like Quantum Break, they said that they were satisfied with Quantum Break, but everyone's it didn't sell.
But I mean, like it doesn't sell through the roof. It doesn't do like crazy numbers as like some of the big some of the multiplayer games like Halo and Gears and Forza.
They sell massive numbers on Xbox.
Yeah, definitely more than PlayStation. Maybe
and you can play them for months and years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back and play through Recore. That's a great single-player game.
Yeah, that is a great game. Still got to finish that off.
Isn't she a kid too?
Just a teenager, and I'm still waiting for that. They're supposed to release that fifth robot. He's named Tank, so there's going to be new gameplay elements added to it soon, hopefully.
So I just hope Microsoft doesn't look like at Sony's kind of. I know a lot of people do want some of their kind of like the single player experiences Sony's doing, which is all right. But I just don't want them to like say, "Hey, we need to put like a whole bunch of single player games out," because that's what Sony's doing, and people are like eating it up. No. I just prefer them to stick with their multiplayer co-op focus because that's what
the hardcore.
That's what I like.
It's almost like the hardcore console gamer's choice, Xbox, really. Multiplayer and a bit of single player, but they need to stick with that, which I think they are with the whole Scorpio and Xbox Play Anywhere.
Well, most of the games they've announced or like are meant to be coming out this year, nearly all of them have got a co-op multiplayer focus. So
Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3.
Yep. State of Decay, that's 4-player co-op.
State of Decay, God, I can't wait for that co-op. Yeah, that's going to be so good. The first game needed that really, really badly.
And look how good Overwatch has been doing too. That's crazy. People love that game.
There's a single player too. Like I'll get on a single player game every now and again and play it for a week, and then I'm sort of like, fuck, I want to play with my buddies again. Like it's like you said, Mega. It's not.
It's social.
It's not social playing single player, but I reckon with Beam would be cool. Like I'd be cool with Beam if you could stream to your buddy and play a single player game at the same time, like sync your games. So you both start and away you go, and you're sort of doing the same game together, and that'd be pretty cool. So
the bad thing about single player is like you be playing it, like I did this with The Witcher 3, and then it's like all of a sudden you're gonna play some multiplayer, and you do that for a few days, and then you go back to play it, and it's like, what's going on? What's happening?
You forget where you are in the game, what quest you're on, what you're doing, the controls, the layout, what the hell's going on. Yeah.
And you're like, I don't feel like playing that now.
Yeah, I'll just go back to multiplayer.
Yep, cool. Oh, well, I think we covered that and a few other topics at the same time. That was good. Yeah. Hopefully someone's keeping up with chat because I'm not reading them. I'm not that I've got a problem.
Everyone's saying, fuck anime, fuck this, fuck that.
Yeah. Great. Everyone's still there, man. They've hung around, so we must be doing something right.
Well, they're really bored.
Thanks for sticking with us,
chat. They're just chatting amongst themselves.
We love you, chat.
Yoshida, what do you think of the chat, man?
The chat is a bunch of cocksucker, but I love you guys. So stay here, don't go anywhere. Things are going to get very interesting very soon.
Shit, pressure's on now. We've got to get interesting, guys.
And give me all your give me your money.
Let's see what Doug has to say.
Hey, we've got super chat set up on this thing. I don't think I do. And we're not here for the money. We're here for the love. So, alrighty. I'll move on to Doug's next question. Smiley, what do you reckon?
Yep,
sounds good.
What existing games are you looking forward to revisiting on the Scorpio, especially if they have 4K patches?
Rightio, so
gonna have interesting question, Doug. I think this is a big problem, like a massive problem. It's like what games are going to come out before Scorpio's released. Like, I don't like going back and playing all like games that I've already played, so it's going to be interesting, especially if like some of these big hitters are coming out before Scorpio. It's going to be like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Is Halo 5 getting the 4K treatment?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Because
I
I'll probably
think so.
still play that because I don't think Halo 6 will be out in the first.
No. If it does,
Yeah,
it'd be great.
I think they've said
Yeah.
a few times that games that are built with like 1080 in
PC.
mind are like really, really hard to put them up to 4K. Whereas games like these new games with like the UWP, where it's like they've got 4K assets and all that ready to go, they're going to be fine. But some of these older ones are just going to be, it's just too much work and it's not worth it. They'll just get,
Would
they'll just
Halo
run better.
5 just scale with Scorpio though? It already fluctuates with the resolution.
It'll just be like a solid 1080p,
1080.
60 frames
Yeah.
a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll run a lot better, but I don't think they'll do. I'll be
The 4K
very
patch.
surprised if they like start putting some of that stuff up to 4K. I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt that too.
Because the game's
for
built
Halo
with
5.
the whole engine's like, I'm not like technical on it, but yeah, it's like built with 1080. So doing that kind of stuff's like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It.
Maybe Halo
I mean-
Wars could get the
Well,
treatment.
that's on PC, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
any
All this
game.
stuff,
you'd
all
imagine
this
that
stuff
would.
that's play anywhere will get the 4K.
Yeah.
Well,
Any
any
4K
game on
texture
PC,
packs.
really, like any game that's
Yeah.
currently on, even third party. Like I'm thinking Rainbow Six Siege. That'd be fucking awesome. I've seen that on PC. It looks so much better. Fallout 4, that's on PC, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think I'll be surprised if something like the Frostbite engine, because that's like that takes a lot of power to get that to 4K. So I don't see some of that stuff getting to 4K.
Well, whether
The
it's
Frostbite
4K,
engine's
but
like
just
crazy.
getting a patch, like a Scorpio patch, I suppose. Like I know the question was 4K, but just an improvement.
Hey, if it's free, I'll revisit probably every game. But if they put some kind of price tag on it, I will not support that shit whatsoever.
I doubt that.
I don't want to see now. I don't want to see like 4K remastered definitive edition bullshit.
Yeah.
If I already own the game, I am not paying any extra money
You
for
never
it.
You
know.
see
they
The
could
Last
do
of
that.
Us remastered on the Xbox?
Yeah, collector's edition pre-order for Gordo.
Well, Timodos has a good point in the chat. He said they may add split screen for Halo 5 on a Scorpio.
Maybe.
Possibility. I mean, wasn't that on PC? Wasn't there some Forge, some elements there on PC that were Halo 5?
Yeah, you could do
Flow
Forge
into.
and play like custom games and that kind of stuff, but Halo 5 still has a lot of
That's not
problems
out of
on
question,
PC. Like all the aiming's like fucked up and shit.
Yeah. Well, Gears 4. Do you reckon Gears 4 could get the treatment?
Yeah,
It's on
yeah,
PC.
it's already 4K on PC, so that will get it.
Oh yeah, cool. That'd be awesome. It looks good.
So I think
now.
that's just what you got to look at. What's got the 4K assets and runs 4K on PC would be 4K, and the older stuff probably not.
Yeah.
They'll just
Okay.
run better.
Because
About mobile games. About the UW mobile games, you would think they could have 4K on those games or what?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, everything looks good on a mobile game, but
the screen's that small. Actually, I better correct. A few weeks ago, I said that iPhones are out of 4K. They're not 4K. So just strike
No,
that
they're
from the
not.
record. But they look pretty good because the screen's so fucking small. So the
Yeah, that's
pixels are
right.
really condensed.
you meant the next one, iPhone, what, 8?
8.
Yeah, the latest
Yeah.
one. Yeah, 8. That's it. The latest
8,
one that hasn't been made yet.
Yeah, stick works for Apple.
That's right. I was getting my phone fixed and I just said to the guy, hey, this screen's 4K. He's like, fuck no. Like, oh shit.
It's like, no, man, what are you talking about? You tech guy or what?
Are you on drugs? Don't talk about
You do
shit
a,
that you don't know about.
podcast and everything? I'm like,
Hey, we do a podcast. We don't claim to know everything. This is if we knew everything, we would. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, we don't know everything. We try. We're the average gamer who games a lot, except for Smiley, who's hardcore.
Hey, at least you admit it. Places like GameSpot and IGN that spread false rumors and bullshit. Like,
Yeah. That's right, man. They're all pretenders too, man. They're trying to make a quid out of fucking video games. It's all what it's all about. When they go to fucking school, they go, so you guys are going to think of a topic. What do you like doing? Oh, I like playing video games. Why don't you become a fucking writer for video games? Okay. And that's what they do. So that's how it works.
yeah.
I doubt that half of them even play video games. That's why I love the single player games, because they don't get their ass kicked. They can put it on easy and cruise through.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm ranting now.
Ranting.
Did we cover that one? We moved on. So yeah, Sonic, you said, would they charge for it? I hope not, but I was thinking about it. They probably could.
What for?
You know how you buy like DVDs remastered and
For upgrades.
yeah, you never know.
If they do that, I'll be pissed, man. I will be so pissed.
Did they do that on the Pro?
Did they spend a lot of money?
Did they charge on the Pro? Or
I don't think so.
Yeah, it'd be a mistake if they did that.
We wouldn't have heard about it if they did, but let's be honest.
Yeah,
if it was Xbox.
If they do it, they'll do it at the same time. If one does it, the other one will jump to.
Yeah. Like if they spend a lot of time and money and effort on it, I mean, maybe they could justify it, but I just think it's a bit harsh. So
the only thing I don't think they'll charge you for the patch, but they might
re-release the game.
Yeah, kind of like re-release and say this is the Scorpio version, and then charge full price for it again or something. But if you already have the game, you just get the patch. But if you're buying it brand new, you just get charged more.
Yeah,
maybe, but I don't think they'll even do that. Microsoft's been pretty good with what they do with everything, so I don't think they're gonna do anything like that. Well, they'll get their ass reamed if they did.
Everyone who's bought the game would have bought it already, wouldn't they? Really? So they're not gonna. They probably won't sell us shitloads more games because anyone who wanted it will buy it. They've already bought it. So
they might patch the regular one up like checkerboarding, and then they might actually sell a proper native 4K version separate. So you might be forced to buy the 4K one.
Scorpio exclusive, that would be, wouldn't it?
I don't think they'll do that.
I hope they don't do that. That could be a.
I bet you Scorpio games will be more expensive, man, when they finally become exclusive. They'll be $100, an extra $20 or $10. They'll have to, because games are harder to make, man.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Someone will do it. Someone will do it. I reckon. One day.
If they come out with another Last of Us remastered, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be funny.
But they're not even a lot of these products that Sony put out were just remasters. They're not even remasters. They're just
extra.
They're just better resolution and stuff like that. Whereas I consider a true remaster is a Gears of War Ultimate, where it's it's actually remastered. It looks completely different. It's just not up-resed.
Exactly.
And a better frame rate. It's they've actually remastered and it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Timidon says, I can't wait for The Last of Us demastered.
Demastered?
I like that.
It's like the Johnny Farnham tour of that remastered Last of Us game. You wouldn't know who that is, Sonic, but it's all right. Alrighty, well, okay, I think we covered that, didn't we? Get on the next one.
I get called a fanboy even though I'm quite clearly a dog. Anyway, having pride in the console you choose to game with is one thing. But when do you cross the line and become the dreaded fanboy?
Yeah, there you go. We've been fanboying a bit tonight, so maybe a little bit.
Not too bad.
How about when you take your Xbox 360 and throw it on the street like Boogie?
Yeah, that's a good one. Or urinate on it, like that Xbox guy did. Urinate on a PlayStation.
Oh.
It's just for jokes, dude. It's shocked that everyone was really pissed off. It's one of shout out to Xbox 448, one of his buddies. But yeah, I was horrified. I was like, what the fuck?
It was hilarious.
That's fanboying, definitely, or trolling maybe.
Yeah, more trolling, I think. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think about this a lot. What? Because it's I'm a fanboy, but there's a difference between the fanboys that I just like Xbox more than any other platform.
There's a difference.
And then you get the crazy extremists who just personally attack people and say stupid stuff to people and all that kind of stuff. Go out of their way to
that's me.
Do that kind of stuff.
That's me. I'm the ultimate Xbox fanboy. That's everything I do.
Yeah, we've got the fanboy on the show this week, so that's why I brought this topic up.
Yeah, whereas like if you say something bad about PlayStation, and then there's or like it could be both sides. And
Your
then
videos are funny, man. But sorry,
they'll just attack you instead of like, it's like I said something bad about PlayStation. It's like I'm not personally attacking you. It's like doesn't make sense.
Well, you don't even have to say bad. Look, you could talk good. I found out if you talk positive about Xbox on Twitter, you get attacked by guys.
Yeah,
so
true.
You don't even have to talk bad about anything else about PlayStation. You talk good positive about Xbox, and you'll get like Chuck Liddell and all those guys start throwing stuff.
Fucking Chuck Liddell, man. He makes
so you talk positive, and you get hate for that. It's like that's ridiculous.
Why so serious in chat said Dougie is a corporate slave.
Yeah.
Well, he's a dog, so he's obedient. So
yeah.
Yeah, Phil
Man,
Spencer
I
personally
Smiley,
gives him money to his corporate. He gets paid by Microsoft. We apparently all get paid by Microsoft, so we're all corporate slaves. Yeah.
That'd be fucking cool. It'd be like a drop in the ocean if we all got paid. It would be nothing for them just to go out and just give all those guys that do all these pro Xbox podcasts $100,000 each. That's all we're asking for, Phil, if you're listening. So $100,000 each is, what do we got? 6 of us here, $600,000. Not even, just over $500,000.
That'd be awesome.
We'll share it.
I'm a Halo fanboy.
I am. I'm a big Halo fanboy and a Call of Duty fanboy. Believe it or not.
I can believe
How can
that.
you be a fanboy about a game, man? To me, a game is different in a way, but I mean, you can overhype a game, I suppose. Can you be a fanboy for a game? I don't know. Yeah, you can. You can. There's definitely overhyping going
Yes,
on.
definitely.
I guess you can.
Yeah. But I reckon fanboys is different degrees, like Smiley was saying, and I reckon we're all the sports fanboy. We're all we like Xbox. You have a bit of a joke with people, stir people up. Nothing too serious. We don't fucking hate people or troll them and follow them around and watch them what they're doing on social media and comment on everything they do. They're the real fanboys. Then you got your people that try to convert you to their side. These weirdos that fucking guy, that rabbit dude. He's always telling, and these guys that go to the chats and other podcasts, and they're always trying.
Yeah, they're the worst. The
They
PlayStation
fucking
people that go to
get a
Xbox
life,
podcasts and just talk shit the whole time. It's like a lot of them are just trolling, but it's like, why are you even bothering? Like,
And then they go to Photoshop and put your picture on gay
yeah.
porn and shit and post it. It's cute.
That's when I think they're 12-year-old kids.
like
Yeah,
how much free
definitely
time
are.
do these people have that they can spend 10 hours a week on a podcast with a console they don't like just to sit there and bash it? It's like, what the
Is
hell's
there
going on with this?
Is there no PlayStation podcast or something? Is that the problem?
There are. It's just Xbox people don't go to them because I don't give a shit.
I wouldn't even look them up.
I don't
Man,
know any Xbox people that go to PlayStation podcasts. Not one.
Yeah.
Well, most of Xbox people, I mean, we just do stuff for jokes and fun. We don't
Creepy
do
bunny, that's it.
we don't give people
Sorry.
death threats and all that fucking weird ass shit. They're fucking nuts, man.
Yeah,
No, they are fucking nuts. What is it? I don't understand it. There's some weird
I mean,
people out there.
at the end of the day, we're here just to have fun and game and stuff.
Man,
and
I look at your channel, Superman. All the shit on there is funny. I've heard people call you racist because you do your shooter voices. All the stuff in your channel is actually pretty funny. It's all tongue in cheek. When you used to ring up M&C, it's just fun, man. It's all fun and games. We're just having a joke, man. People just need to relax. And I just block them. I could block them all, the old saying, but I do block them on Twitter. I don't have any. I've got a couple there that I've left on just for when Scorpio comes out. I can go back and say, how you doing? But, yeah.
Dude, what's PlayStation going to do when Scorpio comes out and they're no longer the most powerful console in the world? It's right now, it's so weird because they're it's all about exclusives now.
They'll just do what they're doing right now and say Xbox has no games.
Yeah, it's so stupid. And last year we had freaking 4 or 5 AAA titles drop, and
they're all good.
Sony comes out with a game once a fucking year, and everyone goes ape shit, and it's on IG and a GameSpot for 2 months, every day, every video. crazy. It's so crazy.
Well, you get they're already getting the articles right now. Is Xbox is the Scorpio irrelevant before it even comes out? Does power even matter anymore? It's like, what the fuck happened?
No, graphics don't matter anymore.
It's so dumb.
They want the clicks. They want all those clicks on their YouTubes and donations and shit.
Did you see that picture I tweeted out before?
Which one?
Before the podcast?
No, it was the gaming media. How bad it's been this year or this generation. Some gaming media or tech media said that the Scorpio is out on Xbox One next month. So
that's just ridiculous.
They thought it was a game for starters, and they think it's out next month. I don't know whether you saw it. Did you, Nick? I tweeted it out.
Where do you start with how wrong it is?
Yeah, I mean, you look at my timeline.
Really, I'll go back. We'll put it in the. We'll link it to the.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think that's why E3 is going to be so crazy, just to see what the gaming media say once like all the specs and like everything gets revealed and we actually see what it is. Like what they're going to say is like almost as interesting as what the Scorpio is going to be itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the headline.
That's true.
It says Project Scorpio on Xbox One will be available next month. Here's all the details. So
what are the details?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh my god! I just went to IGN's channel. Look, the first video. Return. Horizon Zero Dawn. All power cell locations. Another video. The first 17 minutes of Horizon Zero Dawn. Next video. Horizon Zero Dawn graphics comparison. Oh my god! It's ridiculous.
The tweets are coming, man. The tweets are coming.
Well, I already can see like Digital Foundry will start doing Scorpio versus PC comparisons. They won't do a Pro versus Scorpio, and they've already started doing Pro versus PC. So like just warming up, so when they do Scorpio, they don't look biased. But I doubt that they'll do Pro versus Scorpio comparisons. I reckon.
Yeah, I doubt that as well.
And like even the one they did for Pro. They're like, Pro is so fucking good. It's like, I can't even see the difference. And right at the end of the video, they go, but it runs at 30 frames on the Pro, and it runs at, whatever you want on the PC. So like 60.
That's a big difference.
It's like it's only 30 frames,
it's
and
the
it was
whole
dropping
performance.
to 24. It was dropping to 24 and 23. I was like, so yeah, okay, so it's like way lower because frame rates matter. As far as I know.
That's what I think is going to be cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's what I think is going to be cool about the Scorpios. I think we're going to have choices where we can higher the res and or like higher the frame rate and get a locked frame rate and have like choices like PC. Consoles are getting closer and closer to PCs like all the time. It's pretty cool stuff.
I'll take a more stable performance over resolution.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Especially in shooters.
Screen tearing.
Yeah.
That's what's cool though. I mean, you're gonna have that choice. Like, I think that's where they're going. You'll have the choice of do 4K or whichever one you want. If you like frame rate, then get that locked frame rate. Or if you like playing 4K, then go to 4K gaming.
That'd be good, though, especially if people have still got 1080 TVs. They can just go to the 1080 in the higher frame rate. Is that how it works? Or if they've got a choice, you wouldn't. Obviously, if you've got haven't got a 4K TV, you're not going to go 4K settings. So
yeah, that's right. I guess it just depends on what the game is like. I mean, it could be 1080p, but it might have the equivalent of high settings on a PC, or it might be 4K and have the equivalent of medium settings on a PC.
Yeah,
we just don't know yet.
Depends on the developer. The developer's got the choice. Depends on the game.
Yeah, that's right.
Hurry up, E3, and get here. I can't wait.
Yeah, hurry up, E3, yeah.
I've got a countdown on my phone, actually. I don't want to go into it because it might fuck everything up. But yeah, actually, I've got to apologise. I dropped the C-bomb before, too. Sorry for any of the ladies listening. We do have a 5% demographic of female listeners. So I apologise for that. In Australia, it's not so bad to say that, but in America, I think it's a little bit worse. So, or the UK.
I didn't even hear it.
What I'm talking about. Didn't you? Oh, that's right. I probably shouldn't have pointed it out.
Yeah, I did either.
I did drop it.
Oh, you heard it? Yeah.
I was getting a bit angry. So it's all right. We'll move on. I don't want to edit another fucking podcast. All right. Well, next question. I'll actually, what we're talking about is been more interesting than the actual questions themselves. But anyway, it's been good. I'm enjoying my own podcast here. So good on you. Good on you,
Good
Timus.
times.
Yeah, pat yourself on the back.
Oh no, not. There you go. I can't repeat what Timus has said in the chat there. All right.
Yeah, just read it.
Oh no, I just saw that. I'll say it. No, I
The
won't.
Xbox team are renowned for listening to consumer feedback. This enables them to do things better, like continually improving the Xbox UI. How about you? Do you have a feature in mind that you would like to be added to the Xbox One dashboard?
Oh, Dougie.
Interesting question.
Yeah, another
I've got
interesting
one.
question.
It's not a dashboard one, but it's more of like the app on your phone. I'd like to be able to see who's in the party and on the app in the phone, so I could check that before I jumped
That'd be
on.
sweet.
Yeah, that'd be a
sweet.
good feature.
I've been putting that on Twitter for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
With
Wait,
the
you
app, I'd love to be able to join a party using the app on your phone. How good would that be?
Oh, that's what I was
Yeah.
just going to
Fucking
ask you. I was like,
Oh,
like, is that an option?
That'd be sweet. I'd love
How
it.
good would that
Just-
be? Like a bunch of
I
dudes on the Xbox, and you just jump in on your phone.
What are you
You're away.
playing? Can I jump in?
I- I could see that coming.
I can see that coming too because I've been fucking tweeting Xbox. I'm not so much Xbox, but the improvement. You can vote on that too on Xbox suggestions or whatever it is. There is a vote thing in there for that topic. So jump on
Who's-
everyone.
Wait,
Yeah,
who
I
said
tweeted
that? That was a really good idea. Who said that?
Yeah.
Who was it? Mega, that's awesome. Good
Yeah.
idea.
I did tweet it out to Phil and Mikey Barrow about 12 months ago, and it was
Yeah,
I
remember
got
that.
nothing. I got nothing.
Nah, they gave me
Nothing.
Oh,
No,
boy.
it's too
I walked
hard.
away with my tail between my legs.
You didn't get that. You didn't get that
Yeah.
blessed Phil reply.
Man,
Yeah.
Smiley got one last week, didn't you? You got.
Yeah, I got one about
that.
I've got
Ninja-
one. I've got
Ninja
one.
Garden.
Ninja
Pretty
Garden.
happy.
Ninja Garden.
Ninja Garden. It sounded like that. When I listened back, I was
Warfare.
like, "Wow, it did sound like that."
That was hilarious.
That was funny, man.
There's ninjas in the garden. I think Tim has wrote in the chat last week.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sounds like a fun game.
yeah, that is a
Yeah.
good one. Because like, I suppose too, like a lot of times I'm like watching TV and you sort of got to turn your Xbox on to see what everyone's doing, or you can look on your thing and see what they're playing, but you can't actually talk to them.
Yeah, and you
No,
can't
that
see
might-
who's in a party together and like what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be good to join the chat, especially if you're away from home and you want to chat with the boys. It'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose my one too, like the UI, it's not really the UI, is it? I probably should have made it apps and stuff too. But yeah, like the Upload Studio, that needs to be improved, obviously. But I reckon I wouldn't mind paying for like really good.
Don't say that.
No, like really
Don't-
good video
don't-
editing software. On
Don't give them any good ideas. I think that'll come. I think that stuff will come with all these Windows 10 apps coming through the pipe.
Yeah.
on Scorpio, because like I don't think the
UWP.
Xbox One would be able to handle it really. Like it does use a lot of CPU when you're doing that sort of shit. I think. But,
Yeah. I would love to see Upload Studio get a nice update. But
oh man, like just make it so much better. Just there's so much they
Even
can
just-
do.
even just update the themes on there, like the games that are on there
Yeah.
that you can use are pretty old, like Advanced Warfare, like there's
Longer.
been yeah.
That's
longer
it. You can
videos,
do like
stuff like
10-minute recording now. I just noticed
ya?
that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the preview program, but you can do
Oh, shit.
just start recording and like I did a video
You got a
on
link
Project
on that at the
Spark. And
moment.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
you can do
yeah,
10
and-
minutes.
just if you just hit record if you're in the preview program. So I guess this will come out to everyone else. It'll record for 10 minutes now.
10 minutes is a good time.
And I'm thinking with Scorpio
Yeah,
we'll
that's
get
really
something a lot better. So I think
Yeah.
that's definitely going to.
Because
Yeah, I think they're holding off for Scorpio. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
A lot of those, they actually promote their games. If someone's doing really good videos and people are watching them, it promotes their Xbox and their games. So they actually should do that sort of stuff. It's only going to help them in the end.
I have a couple
The other
issues.
one- Okay, man.
Okay.
Yoshita.
Wait,
Wait, you
damn
gotta wake
it!
him up. He's been up all
Shut
day.
up, you damn Australians! Yoshita is going to talk. First of all, I want there to
That was
be
pretty
a
polite for
button.
Yoshita.
He's a polite guy. all these like split personalities coming up. Okay. First thing I want is for sure. I want. What the hell was that?
It's a
I want.
Chinese. Sorry, boys.
Yoshita's just
I want-
texting
I
me,
want-
don't worry.
I want everything. I want one button that's always on the dashboard, anywhere you go, especially on the homepage that just takes you to TV. Because I'm tired of trying to
Yeah.
explain to people how to find TV
Yeah.
and not go through a bunch of stuff to get to like one of the main things on there.
Yeah, good point.
Yep.
Okay, number two, with this new update, it's really hard to freaking stream Twitch now. It's really annoying. It's kind of like they're making it, they're giving Beam like way easier access to get to than to Snap Twitch. And I mean, I know Snap's kind of gone, but it's still there. But I can't figure out how to do Twitch anymore with the new update. I mean, I figured it out once, but I totally forgot how I did it. And the third thing is I want them to bring avatars back to the dashboard. I want them everywhere. Like they have this whole store of avatars. Yep. It's like a gold mine waiting to happen. I mean, remember 360 days? We had our avatars. It gives us
Play poker.
Bunch of personality. Yeah, Full House Poker. You could use your avatars. You could put them in games and play games. And I'd like to see that implemented in the new UI for sure.
Well, they have talked about. I was just thinking, but they have talked about bringing custom gamer picks. I can't wait till they bring that in.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Graphic God's going to be a popular man.
Timidon says you have to open the full Twitch app to broadcast, which I think that's not good because you got to go through like a lot of extra steps to stream Twitch. And it's kind of weird because Twitch now with that new preview thing, it's like that they do that same layout over the Xbox, just like the Beam one. So it's, I don't know, it's weird. Not used to it.
I wanted to bring a Discord app to Xbox.
Oh yeah.
I tweeted at them about it, and they said that's a Discord problem. So I tweeted Discord, and they said it's something to get a look into. Because I know a lot of people that game on PC, and they all use Discord. So when you get they're like streamers. So I play with some streamers. Discord's like a chatting kind of program, a chatting app, a free chatting app.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So when I play with them, it's like a pain in the ass because they'll stream through their PC and be on their Xbox, and then you have to like be on like your phone or your iPad because I don't have a PC next to my Xbox, just so you can like listen through on Discord. But if the app was actually on the Xbox, it'd be so much better.
Yeah.
Great. What's going on there? Getting a bit of feedback.
I mean, if they're bringing all this Windows 10 stuff to Xbox and Scorpion stuff, I don't want them to like half-ass do it. If you're gonna do it and give us all these options like overlays and all that stuff and like that chat box. And so I'm hoping they do that. That would be so cool.
But I'm pretty happy with because when the Xbox One first released, the dash was terrible. It was so bad. And there was so many features that were just on the 360 that weren't there, and you're like, "How's this? What's going on?" But now it's so much better. It's better than what the 360 was. So it's taken a while, but it's improved a lot.
I agree. I'll spend like a lot of time just
definitely
looking at stuff and looking at people's gameplay and stuff. It's really cool. I love it.
We got one for the chat too. We probably should mention it. Timidos. Hopefully they add a Twitch option in the streaming tab. So they've got this. What the new streaming tab is it on the update?
Yeah, it's only got Beam there at the moment.
It's only got Beam. Yeah, they need to put.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Below that, put a Twitch one too, instead of going through all that shit to stream
when
Twitch.
you're saying that, wait a minute. Sorry.
And they still don't have YouTube streaming, but That just could be a thing with that. Could be because Microsoft and Google are like massive rivals, so that could be that.
Just pay him off, Microsoft.
Pay off Google.
Well, I don't know who's going to pay off who, but someone do something. Like just have a fucking coffee and talk about it.
Xbox they should definitely have YouTube streaming. They should have had it a long time ago. That's just my opinion.
That should have been.
Yeah, that's, as I just said, I wonder if that's because it's through Google. I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
Well, what's the story with Google and Microsoft, man? Sorry, man, I'm not into the whole.
Well, they're just both massive corporations that kind of battle each other in the tech space.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it's weird that it's not there. So there must be a reason why.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something. I don't know.
Because PlayStation has it, so
yeah.
Timidos says Google is one of the few companies Microsoft couldn't buy.
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
One of the very few.
I got to be carried away there.
I love this
Weird,
chat.
Yeah. The
Massive
YouTube
shout
app-
out to the chat.
Thanks,
Dougie.
Dougie, what are you doing? Fucking, he's getting to be bored. I think we haven't been talking to Dougie enough. So, but keep going.
I love that. I love that dog.
That sounded like a
Yoshida
laugh
loves
at
the dog too. He loves that dog. So he's going to take him home.
Doggy,
Podcast.
Doggy, I freaking love you so much. You're so adorable.
Where'd you
I
get
wonder
that
to get
from?
Doug for-
Where'd you get the name from? Is it from a children's
Down
show?
on the podcast.
Really? I saw a children's show today. Like my niece was watching, and it was about a dog named Doug, and I was like,
didn't know that until
I was like, what? Is that where you got it from?
That's where the picture's from, man. I didn't know that. I just googled Doug and fucking DUG, and that little photo came up. So I thought, that's Doug. What am I talking
love
about?
that dog.
He's a real dog. He exists. This is fucking.
Someone's gonna. Hey man, when we get billions of viewers and raking,
Yeah.
someone's gonna sue you, man.
I know.
I thought that was a real person in your podcast, like every episode. I was
You
like,
did too. Man, I was doing a few people in chat to say, is Dougie real? And then someone wrote, is Dougie stick figure? Like I'm doing like voice changing or something. No, Dougie's a dog. He's a digital dog.
he is
digital
real.
HD balls.
He's the digital dog.
Big digital dog, yeah.
He's the digital
Doggy,
dog.
you're real to me. I love you. You
He's got a
Dougie
Twitter
dog.
account, so look down the below there. Follow him on Twitter. He doesn't do a lot. He just licks you.
I just can't wait for the day when he has more followers than me.
He's getting there. He's got like 60 followers, and I'm getting all these weird people following me too that have nothing to do with video games.
Yeah, then they
I'll just lick
unfollow
him.
you. Then they unfollow you like 2 days later because you didn't follow them.
Yeah.
Like, I hate people that do that.
That's
It's like
the
I
thing,
can't
isn't it?
follow everyone. It's like Jesus.
I know. I feel bad for not following people back. I look at their accounts and I'm just, some of them on mute.
Yeah, I do the same.
Oh, Tim
Yeah.
says in the chat says it's a dog from that movie Up.
Yeah, that's right. It's a dog from Up.
Oh, cool.
It's a Disney movie too, so we're
Tim knows
definitely
Still
going to
love you, doggy.
Disney aren't good for copyright. They don't like people ripping them
Does Doug have any? Does he have any more questions, or is that all the questions for the week?
off. Keep talking.
I'll add one more thing in terms of what I want to see on the UI.
Sorry, Max.
Definitely a way where you can set your downloads and uploads and when you want it to do it. So maybe,
Yeah, definitely.
say, from 1 a.m. in the morning to 4 a.m. in the morning, just do all the downloading and all the uploading automatically without having to set it.
That's a great idea.
Because even when
That's-
you're streaming TV, it just, and with 2 Xboxes in the house as well,
That's an excellent
It just
idea.
cripples your internet.
DVR.
Yeah, it just cripples your internet between
Yeah.
the two. So you just want to set it just to do it at a certain time. Just make it
Yeah.
a hell of a lot easier. And
I game share
Okay.
with someone, and sometimes he'll jump on and just download a random game. And I'll be like doing something, and I was like, "Why is my internet so slow?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"What's going on?" And it takes me
Yeah.
every time. It takes me ages to figure it out. I'm a bit better these
Yeah, I
days,
know.
but I'm
A lot
like,
of people don't
sometimes
know.
I'll even be playing a game and it will happen. I'm like, "What's going on?" And I have to go get on my Xbox. It's like, "You're downloading this game." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
A lot of
I
people
mean-
don't know, man. When you're playing with them and they're like, "Fuck, my game's so laggy." I'll go, "Are you downloading something?" They're like, "No."
it's ridiculous.
I'm like, "You sure?" And they go, "Yeah, I am." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why you're lagging, man. It absolutely crashes in Australia anyway."
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an Australian problem more than anything.
it is.
Yeah.
Probably every couple of days it happens to me.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Crazy. Alrighty, well, Dougie's got some. Now we've got rid of all the PlayStation guys, so we'll hit out some PlayStation topics.
My favorite.
Yoshida put Horizon Zero in his Twitter handle. Now some PlayStation fans have followed. The famous Purple M was fan base created, but isn't copying a corporate executive like this a little lame?
What do you reckon, Yoshida?
I just love purple. I couldn't help it. Anything I do, my Sony fans do too, because they look up to me. They love me so much. Wait, so you're saying that the Sony people are putting the Scorpio?
He changed his name
symbol?
to Horizon Zero
yeah.
Yoshida, and it's all over his page. And then I think the Sony people are changing it. But I think the more interesting thing is, like, you put the M in your name, it doesn't make you some crazy fanboy. It just means you're excited about the Scorpio. Where I see that guy that was tweeting the other day, Jason Schreier, he was like, if I see an M in anyone's name, they're automatically blocked. It's like, what?
Oh, yeah.
It's like I can't be excited for it. It's like so dumb.
Yeah, it represented excitement.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a purple M then?
It's harmless.
Wait, what emoji is it?
The Scorpio one that everyone has in their name, the M. I was talking about that.
Yeah, that purple.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
why would they put
Pony.
a Scorpio?
Oh, sorry, PlayStation people. They don't put a Scorpio. They put Horizon Zero Dawn in their Twitter handle, or Horizon Zero. Or something. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yoshida did it, so they all start following, man. And I'll tell you right now. Okay, so they're excited for the game. I understand it. Whatever. We were all excited for the Scorpio. It was a rumor, so we were putting this M because we had this Scorpio rumor, and then it became real. So a lot of us, and we kept it in there. But that was fan base created, like Dougie said. But if Phil Spencer put a fucking purple M in his Twitter handle or whatever, I probably wouldn't do it. Like, I don't know.
Mike Ybarra had it for ages.
Yeah, he put it in because we did, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So I just thought, man, they talk about corporate slaves. I mean, that is just...
Sony fans copy everything Xbox does. They're
They
just
do
always...
that with the purple P.
They're always late to the game.
Blue P. Yeah.
Yeah, the blue P, yeah.
The blue
Yeah, that was
P.
so lame. That lasted a lot.
That was
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, God, dude.
Or it's like that blue circle-y thing. I see that a lot.
What's that one?
Yeah, what is that?
Jeez.
I don't know, some blue circle-y thing. That's what it is. But I actually tweeted out the other day about how Phil has like nearly 100,000 more followers on Twitter than Yoshida.
Yeah.
I found that
Yeah,
to be
he
quite
does.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yoshida doesn't talk to anyone. Like that's what's cool about. Like, I'm not a Phil Spencer fanboy, but at least these people at Xbox talk to their customers and like let people know what's going on and stuff.
Them too.
So
It's
I think
not a
that's
PR
cool.
guy. It's actually them.
Yeah.
Tim Dog and then a few other guys speak to him, play video games with him, and it's definitely Phil Spencer tweeting.
All Yoshida would say is no.
Oh, I've seen a lot of. I looked at his profile the other day. A lot of his replies are just like these weird ass smiley face things.
It's probably not him, man. I reckon it would be a PR guy. He would be paying some Japanese girl to be replying on his Twitter. I'm fucking telling you right now. If that
Is she wearing a school uniform as well?
That
was funny.
But Japanese girls
I
with
hope so,
short
man.
skirts and a trailer.
I'll be paying a Japanese girl. I might have to do that myself. Yeah, well, so there you go.
Hang on, my phone's at 1%. I gotta go plug it in. Hang
Oh
on.
shit! I was like that last week, man. I'm hosted. The wheels are coming off again. We always go downhill about this sort of time in the podcast.
Yeah, that's the old
The wheels start falling off.
Well, what is it? 10 past 11 now. We've been going for quite a while.
That's all right. We've got a couple
Jeez.
more to go.
Yeah.
Just a couple more.
Yeah, it's
Man.
been good.
What else has Dougie got?
We normally go for an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
Okay, so we covered that topic. All right, just making sure that no one's got us anything else to say.
Now we're good.
Nah, we're good.
Crash Bandicoot was heavily pitched at last year's E3, though now it appears it could be headed to Xbox. What's your thoughts on that panel?
I'll go first.
Go, Danny.
Yeah, go for it, man. Takes me a little while.
I can already
Mute him.
play fucking Crash Bandicoot on Xbox 360, and it's not going to change much. So I don't really care. I think it's
You can play it.
yeah. I think it's definitely going to come to
You could've
Xbox
done that
One.
before the show, guys. I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive from way back.
No, well, I think
No.
one or two of them might have been, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I
there's
can
been
go
a few
go
releases
right
on
now.
Xbox.
I just played it the other day on Xbox.
But like,
Oh, yeah.
at E3, man, they did a massive fucking, they had the dog walking out on the, whatever it is on the fucking stage, and
Yeah, I know.
they hyped it to the fuck house, and everyone's cheering and crying in the audience.
Isn't it an
IGN
Activision
went
game?
crazy.
They did. They were going spastic.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that
Ridiculous.
video with the IGN.
I thought it was an Activision game. So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Thanks, Timus.
Tim-
We need to get
Tim
Timus on the
Dawson-
podcast next year.
Tim Dawes in the chat says Crash hasn't
next
been
year.
exclusive for like 10 years.
The fanboys think
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not into the game because I didn't know that, but I just thought it was funny. Well, why are they? Yeah, hyping
But you know
it?
what? Wait. The minute like it is announced for Xbox, then it won't be cool anymore to anyone. The media won't talk about it. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's how it goes.
Exactly.
I was never into the game anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. If people want to play it,
Nah,
they can.
I
but
liked it on the PlayStation.
I was never
1.
into it.
It's okay, but for I don't know.
I won't
People-
buy it, that's for sure.
Sony fans get excited over the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
I want to see how much they charge for it.
It
Better
can't be
be
full
cheap.
price, surely. I hope not.
Yeah.
Is it like 3 remasters together?
Yeah,
I
that's
think so.
That's
And
it.
it's still using those old ass game mechanics from like whenever the hell they came out, like early.
Yeah, and I didn't like them back then.
A lot of people didn't like it. I mean, I thought it was okay. Like, I mean, I just played it the other day and it was just still okay. Will I buy another one? No. Will it come to Xbox? I don't care if it does or not. Like, I wouldn't give a shit if it did or not. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
No,
a lot of
excited
times
for it.
they just use remasters to kind of gauge the interest, and that's about it.
Probably.
I'm sure a lot of people would be way more hyped if it was a full new game. With like, that would be so much better.
Yeah. That
Tim
would be.
said they only showed stuff from the first one, so people are speculating that they haven't done anything to the other.
They should put Jack and Dexter out instead of Crash Bandicoot. That game was cool.
Yeah, Jack and Daxter was pretty good.
There you go. Well, that was the last topic, guys. Anyway, so we've still got, I think our biggest chat ever, our biggest live viewing ever. So thanks everyone in the chat
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Nice.
for coming. And
You
we
guys
get a
are
lot of people,
awesome.
we get a lot of people watching during the week, and we get heaps of messages. I send them on to the other guys. I try to anyway. So yeah, thanks everyone for all the messages and everyone who's trying to help out with the podcast. Special guests, like we've got Super this week. Next week we've got a massive guest too. We've got Tim Dog coming on. He's actually he's taken out a few. He's done a lot to try to get on the show because it's like 5:30 in the morning. So he's done a few things to get on. So it's pretty cool. And he basically is coming on to support his Australian fans. So it's not just helping us out. He just wants to do it to help you guys out. Or just
Tim's
to
a
show
good
some-
guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. So yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, everyone who's been in the podcast and sending and helping out and stuff, it's been really good. All you guys are obviously coming on every week. So
Hey, we appreciate you Aussies doing this. We love it, man. Keep it going.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
try
we
to get
will.
it going, man. We're a bit addicted to it. Now.
I'm sitting outside, so I hope my crickets aren't beating Mega's
We've got
crickets.
double crickets.
I reckon use my
Can't do the
mic.
crickets.
I got frogs, crickets, and foxes out here.
I got crickets, frogs, and geckos running everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are there really geckos around? I love geckos.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They've got like on the veranda, I don't know, 15 of them on the roof.
How big do those
They get
things
attracted to like the bugs from the light, and then they're just everywhere.
That's awesome.
There's fucking shitloads of bugs over here. That's one thing about Australia.
Yeah.
We won't
Hey,
get
you
onto
guys-
nature again. We talked about fucking native animals and shit for like half an hour in one podcast. So,
Hey, after playing Forza Horizon 3, I want to live in Australia.
man, that game looks a lot like Australia. Trust me.
Yeah.
Is it pretty close?
Yeah, they did a really good
It's
job.
the first area you start in, like, looks so much like where I used to live, like almost exactly like where I used to live.
Victoria.
That's so cool. What could be like the next expansion pack? Since you guys all live in Australia, what do you guys think the next expansion pack for Forza Horizon 3?
Tasmania?
Yeah, Tasmania. I was thinking the same thing. Tasmania.
They could
What's
do
Tasmania?
It's like a little island. It's sort of not really Australia. No, I'm only joking. It's a little bit that broke off the bottom of Australia. You know that? You know when you look at the map, there's that little piece at the bottom that always gets.
It's just a different state.
it's a different.
That's not
state.
connected.
Yeah. So it's not.
They could go full. They could go like full jungle, like top end
Yeah, that'd be
Queensland
cool.
jungle.
Yeah, they could.
Oh,
Rainforest, Daintree.
Yeah, the danger.
They might do New Zealand.
No,
I think
not them.
we'll find out about
That is
that in
Australia
E3 too, possibly.
It's another bit that broke off.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Zealand.
No, I reckon they'll go back to the States next Forza. I reckon, but yeah, I'll go back to US.
I'm betting Canada.
Horizon.
That'd be good too.
Ooh.
Canada, oh, that'd be
That'd be
sweet.
cool.
That'd be fantastic.
What about chat? No one cares in the chat. But yeah, so.
Nobody
But
wants
yeah,
to go
I
to
know,
Tasmania.
they're going to do another update. What will it be? Because they've done the desert. Yeah, good question, man.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I don't know. I love the Australia setting. That is so cool. Like,
South-
especially in
what's-
HDR, that game is so beautiful.
The attention to detail
What-
is amazing.
They could go to Western Australia, like the
Do
Sydney
they have
area.
mountains in Australia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
we have
some-
mountains. Not very big compared
They're
to
just
like
not that big.
European
Yeah,
mountains
3,000
and stuff like that.
3,000 feet or some shit. Is that?
Well, I think wasn't the Blizzard Mountain? It was kind of a bit of a takeoff of the Snowy Mountains. Maybe?
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, which is not too far from where I am. So.
it's about an hour. I can get to the snow when it's in winter. It takes me about an hour and a half from where I live in the car.
Hey, wait. Can I ask a question to go around the panel? What is the thing that you are most looking forward to as a reveal at E3, or something that you're looking forward to?
Me or who's going to
Anyone.
go first?
You
Anyone.
can go first, Dick.
I'll
No,
do
no,
everyone.
there was a bit of a silence there. I heard the crickets. I thought I'd better jump in. Um,
I'd like to see
Oh,
Perfect Dark
AAA
sequel.
game. I just want to see a couple of AAA games to be. We need them this year. They need to be released this year. We haven't got a lot, to be honest. I mean, multi-plats rule, but you know, just to shut the fucking Sony people up.
We've got a fair few. It's just like they haven't really talked
Yeah,
about them. We don't
it's
have.
like
It's
war.
the release dates that we don't have.
Yeah, and if you look at Phil's tweet the other week, some of it he hasn't definitely said some of them are coming out this year. If you read between the lines, I can't. I'd have to have a look at it again, which games it was. But Halo
Yeah.
was 2, Sea of Thieves,
State of Decay.
State of Decay.
Sea of Thieves is not a
Crackdown.
definite coming out this year though.
I don't think so either.
Like,
So,
What, State of Decay?
now Sea of Thieves, they haven't definitely said
Sea
that's
of
coming
Thieves.
out this year.
I think it
But-
will, though.
have they? What about Sony? They haven't got a lot of first-party games coming out either, or exclusive games, have they?
Well,
About the same?
I think Crap said it a lot that they're gonna drop some big exclusives when Scorpio comes out to battle it. Maybe like a God of
Yeah.
War or something to like go up against the Scorpio.
It'd be interesting because I mean, what
'Cause
haven't
games
they
work.
announced?
Yeah, they've
I wanna
announced
s-
everything.
I wanna see
That's just release dates, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd like to
States.
see a Fable trailer, and I'd crap if I seen a Halo 6 trailer. They should just
Yeah.
tease that
They
a little
will.
bit.
Yeah.
They'll do
I
it.
think they will.
They'll do a Halo 6 teaser. They do
Yeah.
that every year. The year before
Yeah.
it comes out, you get the teaser, and then the year after, maybe some multiplayer stuff. like
Yeah.
maybe a
In
beta.
a beta, yeah.
And then the year after they show campaign gameplay, they always do that. I think if they dropped the Halo 3 anniversary, that would
That'd
be the
be
biggest
pretty
thing at
big.
E3 for me.
Ooh. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah,
That'd make Xbot happy. I know that
It'll make a lot of people happy.
for sure. Definitely.
Yeah. A lot of people
Yeah.
want that.
It'd be nice if they included it with every Scorpio, on the hard drive. It'd be great.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Like just as a thank you for everybody to supporting.
But I agree.
Xbox.
I reckon they might, like, people are saying they might do a Fable, something to do with Fable. That would be good.
That would
Oh,
make me
They
so
will as
happy.
well.
And Ori in the Blind Forest too. I reckon they'll do something with that as well.
Oh yeah, I heard that they are doing a sequel. That's a great game. I'd be so happy if I saw a sequel to that too. If they did an announcement or a trailer or something.
Yeah, it was great.
Great game.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if they went like a kind of 3D direction with that instead of like the side scroller.
No.
If they went full open, like kind of like Mario, went from old Mario to Mario 64. If they did something kind of like that, I reckon that'd be.
I wouldn't
that'd
want
be pretty crazy.
I wouldn't want them to change it. I like it how it is. I don't know. It'd just be a totally different game. It wouldn't be. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, though.
I agree, but I reckon it would be crazy as well. I would like it either way. Oh, the crickets are kicking in, boys.
Man, they're loud. It's all right.
Yeah.
They're not
They're
that loud,
funny.
are they?
I actually laugh at it. People sort of say, your show's literally got crickets. It's like, yeah, I know. It's literally
like the
got
crickets.
crickets.
They're megas. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you went over to his house and he had a bloody cricket farm or something.
I've seen his fucking photo of his backyard. A lot of grass. There's a lot of grass. That's where they live. That's cool. What about anyone else got any E3? What about Scorpio features would be nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to see games, well, obviously games and features, but maybe the specs. Maybe see will they reveal the specs? Will they? Is that something?
Yeah, they'll definitely. I reckon
Yeah,
they'll
I think
definitely
they
reveal
will.
the specs.
They'd have to.
I don't know. It just seems
They'll
so
have a
many,
video
so many
like they did
Xbox
last year.
people are just so hyped for E3. Like, it's like ever since last E3, everyone's just always talking about the next E3 because it's just like, I think this one's going to be a special one.
Especially
Yeah,
the PlayStation guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're going
yeah.
to orchestra
Hey,
times
there's going to be
2.
some meltdowns, boys. There's going to be some meltdowns, and reputations are going to go down the toilet.
And that's really interesting that Xbox moved to Sunday. I think that's really cool. Oh, we froze.
What happened there?
Wow, what happened?
That's the
We
Lizard
almost got
Squad.
through it.
Shita.
Damn it,
No, it dropped
Xbox
out.
podcasters, Aussies. I sent the Lizard Squad to mute you guys for like a brief moment. We're back now.
Uh-oh. Looks like
Don't-
some more editing for Stick. What's the old missus on My Kitchen Rules again?
I don't know,
We
man.
almost made it through the whole
Yeah.
show. Last
Tim-
5 minutes.
Tim Dog just sent me a message. He's not coming on anymore. We all had that was.
We
just,
made it all the way to the last 5 minutes.
I just got to say, man, I think that was just a one-off, just a internet type thing there. So yeah, no, that wasn't it. That was just something in Telstra's end. So
Yeah, we'll blame them.
don't stress. Revenge of My Kitchen Rules. Someone put in.
Well, next week we might need Tim
Tim
Dog to host it with his amazing internet. He gets like gigabit internet.
Yeah, I don't know if we can wear that. We have to talk about that later because I don't know if we can do that unless we do it on his channel.
I think you're the only one around. I think you're the only one out of all of us that actually gets decent internet.
I could give him my password to my YouTube and that. He could start he could sign in as me and start the party. I might talk to him about it. It might be a little bit too much
I think
to
you're
ask of a guest.
Yeah, but you're the only one out of us that gets anything decent. We're all
Yeah.
like pleb internet. Like I have to go on my
Yeah.
4G on my phone because it's way better than the internet I get at home.
I reckon we should wrap it up, because if it drops again, it's just going to be stupid. So, what do you reckon, guys?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
sounds
good.
good.
Wrap it up.
Good
Thanks,
show.
Sounds good.
Smiley.
Thanks for
Mega,
everyone in the chat.
Max, and everyone in the chat. I think I've already
Yeah.
said that. I was sort of wound down before, and we kept going, but that's good. We got plenty to
Man,
talk
thanks Supersonic for being
And-
our special guest this week.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
everyone
thanks,
for
Super.
having me. I love your podcast. I hope it grows and grows and grows and grows huge.
about. And follow
And
us all
thank
on
you,
Twitter.
chat.
Sorry, mate. Gonna say, follow us on Twitter. There's a link in the below to follow Super. He's got his YouTube channel there. It's pretty funny. And yeah, on Twitter. But yeah, check out his videos. And yeah. And thanks.
We
to
always
chat.
gotta send special thanks to the American guests because like the time
Yeah.
zone just absolutely kills them.
Yeah.
Well,
it's always
I know.
We're dedicated.
It's going to be hard to get guests, but we're hoping once we get people on, they'll want to come back again. That's what we're trying to.
Oh man, this is so fun, man. You guys are all great. Like this has been super fun.
Like I said to all the other
Okay.
guests, it's an open invitation. Just whenever you want to come on, let us know. And so that way, I'm not just like pestering you.
Whenever you feel like getting up at 4:30 or 5:30 in the morning and coming on
Which
the
is never.
podcast.
No man,
Especially the
been
people
an
with kids,
honor.
you know, just
We're
get up when the
lucky.
kids get up.
But lucky video gamers are like insomniacs sort of thing. So they're used to staying up late and getting up, staying up all night. So we've been pretty lucky so far.
Yeah.
Problem is, there's no decent Australian guests. So, that we know of.
None that
Oh,
will come
you-
on.
If you're,
Oh,
an
you'll
Australian,
get 'em.
if you're an Australian, fucking gaming media person out there, and you've stumbled across this podcast, we want you.
Or to
On
get
the
Tim,
show.
we'll get Timmer on next year, like you said.
Yeah, Tim next
year?
year.
Next
year.
Next year.
Well,
Next
we
year,
haven't
Tim
got it
Dog.
lined up. It might be next year, so we've got a fucking few lined up already. So
You guys will get them.
Yeah.
You guys are all doing a fantastic job. I love the podcast. So keep up the good work,
yeah,
man.
thanks, man. You've been
Thanks.
sweet. Yeah,
Yep,
sending me
thanks.
messages from the start. And don't forget, Coffee Casuals and Consoles tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning in America. I think it's tomorrow morning in Australia, or Wednesday morning. I don't know. But yeah, that's on. I'll be on that too with Super Sonic. It's a good
Yeah,
podcast,
so-
similar to this one. It's a bit laid back.
And
Oh,
that's
yeah,
on
cool.
Oh Snap's YouTube. Oh Snap, it's
yeah.
Mel YouTube.
Yeah, we'll be tweeting it out all day tomorrow. So
Yep.
if you follow us on Twitter, you'll be able to get and watch that. So if you're watching the replay, it's another good podcast to listen to. Shit, I'm taking a deep.
And if you watch this video, make sure you subscribe and thumbs up.
yeah,
Yes.
do that.
Yeah,
if you
good
want.
point.
We get a lot of thumbs up. We're on a 25% hit ratio with thumbs up per view, so that's pretty good.
That's all right.
not that I'm looking at this shit. So it's just like we get 100 views, we get 25 likes, so it's pretty easy. All right, guys.
All right.
Great.
I'll catch us next week.
All right.
See you guys
Thanks,
later.
guys. Until next week.
Thanks again, fellas.
Bye,
Thanks, Sonny.
everybody.
Yep.